everyone, which would be Sarah because everybody else is here at Eastern with me today.
Aww.
And including this hand, which belongs to Kara. And I've asked Kara to be a part of the vlog today because there's a lot to talk about, and which means that I don't know how to begin talking about it. So instead, I'm going to be interviewing David, also known as Brittany, and Kara. All right. So, David.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Why did you decide to develop a second, or an alias known as Brittany?
It's actually confidential information. To be honest, I don't know if this is safe to say, but we'll do it for audience.
Okay.
Really, we were sitting in, I believe we were sitting in Kara's room, and the door accidentally closed, which is illegal here at Eastern University because I am in fact of the opposite gender. And you see that curl right up there? Look at that rogue curl. It's great. So I decided that I would just have like a counter gender and become a Brittany. So I just, because they were like, shh, don't say anything. So I was like, I'll just become a girl. And I was like,
Nice, my name's Brittany.
and that's how I became Brittany.
Yes, and Brittany proceeded to tell us about her experience sitting on the bench outside the prison where Kara goes to prison ministry on Friday nights. So Kara, how was your day today?
It was wonderful.
Oh, I figured that much. What did you guys do today?
Who are you asking?
You.
Me. What did we do today, David? We stood around a lot. And
yeah.
Stood around.
We played soccer and got muddy.
Oh,
we
fun.
If
some
you see my shoes, they're very muddy.
intense competitions.
Very muddy
Let's
and
look
dirty.
at those shoes.
There
There
we go. Shoe. We got shoe.
He hit me in the
We got
face.
two.
He hit me in the face with
I
his,
did with her
with
shoe,
his,
and
with his shoe.
you could see on her shirt,
It was
like there was
intense.
a shoe print.
Wow.
Like I just
And
was
then-
flying through the air with a sort of kung fu style kick. It was like a roundhouse kick in the air. Ball was just like.
Sounds like an awesome game of soccer.
And she grabbed my leg and tried to put my face into the mud, but it didn't work.
Did you
Hey,
guys
I didn't do
actually
I'm
kick
kidding.
the ball or just each other?
No, we actually kicked the ball.
That's good. That's
Bro.
a memorable experience.
We were all pepped up because of my dad too, because we went
Yeah.
out to dinner with him.
We went to the Chinese Delight, which I recommend highly, by the way. I had the Hawaiian chicken. It's actually quite delicious.
2 thumbs up. I've been there as well.
Make sure you get chopsticks.
Oh, we did not eat with chopsticks
I just
last
eat it.
time.
You know they don't give it to you.
You have to ask.
Did you have duck
And
again?
the nice
No.
Chinese ladies are like, and you're like, yes, chopstick, please.
What does that mean?
yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Means, what can I do for you, dear child?
And you knew to say
Oh,
chopsticks.
dear young one with glorious blonde halo of curls. So there's that rogue curl again.
See, I think you like having long hair.
I do.
Well, then you should keep it long.
I love my long
It
hair.
makes you look like a biblical character or something.
Biblical.
Even though I don't have a
Yeah.
beard right now.
Oh, do you have one of those too?
character. I like biblical David. I like real David better though. I'm like 2009 David.
Ah, we're attacking the camera. So, you know what these two did today? I happen to have gone to New York City.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That is so totally rad.
Wow.
Or as Brittany would say,
Spontaneous.
OMG!
Like, calm down, buddy.
Okay, I'm back.
Busy. We were able to eat for $7.50, which is really good for New York.
Oh my goodness.
We went to this Asian cafe and we got an entree and an appetizer each for $7.50.
Doesn't the appetizer come first?
Yes, it did. I meant to say that. Thank you. Yes, and then we went across the street to Crumbs, which is a cupcake place. They have the best cupcakes I've ever had. even better than the brownie cupcakes we made last night.
You mean the volcanoes?
Yes, the molten lava.
The donut muffins.
Yeah.
They weren't all the way cooked in the middle, so they just created this crater.
Yeah.
Chocolatey
good.
liquid.
It
in the
was
middle.
chocolate.
I'm not actually this tall, by the way. I'm just sitting very.
You might lose a couple inches if you chopped off your hair. No. So that you can see I'm not filming in my normal spot. Oh, there's Paris.
Paris.
We're in France.
We're actually in France.
Just to make this vlog. We are
For you.
for you,
Especially
Sarah.
for you.
Mm-hmm. So, and I'm actually expecting an
You're
interruption.
expecting?
Mm-hmm.
We're expecting interruption.
Oh, that reminds me. So, Sarah, in your last vlog, you talked about April Fool's jokes and how you're very gullible. Well, I'm also very gullible. Little mother decided to pull an April Fool's
Your
joke
little
on me.
mother?
Yes, my little mother. She called me on, I guess it was Wednesday night, and said, "Francis, have you talked to your brother?" And I was like, "No, which one?" Because I have two brothers. And she was like, "Your oldest brother, Gregory." She was like, "Oh, well, Julie," which is his wife, went to the doctor today because she's expecting. This would be my fourth niece or nephew. And she went to the doctor today, and we found out the gender of the baby. I was like, "Well, that's great. What is it?" And she was like, "Oh, you have to guess." And I was like, "Oh, it's a boy." And she's like, "You're right." And I was like, "Yay, another nephew." Because I have one nephew and two nieces. And then she was like, "April Fools." So it turns out they didn't find out what the gender was, which was
Dumb joke.
a dumb joke.
That is kind of a dumb joke. That's
Yeah.
kind of like.
It's kind of like it might happen anyway.
Well,
Hey.
but the funny part is that my nieces and nephews had done it to her. She had been babysitting them that day, and the whole day they led her to believe, that they were having a little brother. So basically, my brother's teaching his children to lie.
Ooh.
Thou shalt not lie.
Yes. What else was I going to say? Yes, Sarah. I took notes.
Wow. We are organized.
We are.
We have little notes up on the screen right now so we can know what to say. That way we don't sound like idiots who have nothing to say. It's like a teleprompter.
Why don't
All we
you-
need is a green screen.
Why don't you read my notes, David? I feel like that would be much more fun.
Ooh, a Pyrrhic victory. A Pyrrhic victory is a victory that is attained at too high of a price, such as the victory at Marathon between the Greeks and the Persians. The Greeks won, but they took some losses. So things that Francis here would like to do over spring break. She'd like to look for a job. She wants to go through an entire box of Twinkies in 5 minutes. She wants to fundraise for, how do you say this, Migr? M-I-G-R? Migr? Right up here. She wants to send out more letters. She wants to
for
go
the
through a box of
trap.
ho-hos. She wants to get an HP C4480 all in one.
Oh.
Ink.
And then something about lovely music.
That was the note that I took about your vlog, Sarah.
She is aspiring to do things on spring break.
Amazing.
You had lovely music in your vlog, and your vlogs are always so well put together. I'm really quite jealous. I can't seem to put myself together for these vlogs. But
That's why we're
it
here.
was lovely music, and I also love Jane Eyre and the dress that you were wearing to your swim team banquet. And I hope that that was a very nice evening. Yeah, and I think that was about all I was going to say. So that's all for now, and you will be getting a montage from Miranda of today's New York trip. So don't feel too disappointed that I didn't talk about it very much because you will see plenty of it in the future. So that's all for now.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm David, aka
And
I'm Kara, here in France.
Yes. So how do you say goodbye in French?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.